picture. I painted this landscape and I had a really wonderful time with it, and also had a couple little breakthrough moments. Small breakthrough moments, but big feeling at the same time. Before I move on any further, I just wanted to say hi. Welcome to a new video. Hello. Hope you like trees. Hope you like leaves. If you are new here, my name is Sophie McPike. I am an artist. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I live in the forest, and I love colour and painting and scribbling and drawing and sketchbook. I've got greyhounds. Everything art makes my heart sparkle. And I think that's all you really need to know about me. Anyway, back to the video. I hope you enjoy it. Landscaping's a lot of fun, but it's also a bit of a battle. Trying to figure out what you're seeing in front of you versus what you're putting down in paint in front of you. Trying to find the right colours, trying to match colours, trying to play artistically, push it a little bit, change it a little bit, this and that. It's a lot of mental stimulation, a lot of mental exertion. As a viewer watching me paint, it probably looks really relaxing and really lovely, and sometimes it is. But yeah, a lot of the time there's just like a lot of push and pull going on. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of overcoming obstacles and logical choices and random choices and dealing with random choices later, whether they're kept or disguised or changed. But all that is absolutely part of the fun of it for me. With the reference for this painting, it's actually a photo that I took out and about while I was walking my dogs a few weeks ago of someone's field near to where I live. And I just thought it was lovely, and there was some beautiful kind of mistiness going on in the background. It was a overcast day, and yeah, it felt like the background was quite misty and blue and foggy, and I just loved that look about it. But it still had a bit of a golden twinge to it. So pretty. And the board I'm using, it's a clay board, which is really lovely and beautifully smooth. Quite absorbent, so the paint dries really quickly on it. I'm using acrylic gouache by Holbein, and it's a beautiful medium to use. It's super creamy and lovely and lush and delicious to look at. So the background was painted with these relatively random tones of pinks and purples and some blues just splotched all over on there. I love using a complementary colour to green as the background because the pink and the purple sort of show through a little bit and just, I don't know, give it this a little bit of electric feel, this living vibration underneath the painting. Sometimes a little hint of the pink peeks through, which is really lovely. And you'll see in this painting as I go through, you'll see me leaving chunks of the pink background open for the world to see, whereas I would in the past have just completely covered it all up with, sky or grass. But as I was painting and these spots which I hadn't gotten to yet were showing this pink through, I was like, I actually really like that, and unintentionally kept them for a while. And then there was a couple of moments where I paint over a spot and I thought, oh, I missed the pink that was there before. And I decided then in that moment that I would leave chunks of colour peeking through the sky and peeking through the grasses and the bushes. And I really had a lot of fun with that. And as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I have been really leaning into the loosey-goosey, super swishy, scribbly wibbly look and feel process. So it's kind of perfect. actually very perfect. I had a very good time. A very, very good time. Some of you may know that I suffer also from repetitive strain injury and pain in my hands and arms. And over the past 5 years or so, I've had to change a lot of the way I draw and paint. Always trying to figure out ways to draw and paint. Always. To change it, to adapt it, to play with what I already know. And I started doing landscapes last year for En Plan April, #OnPlanApril, which is a really fun challenge where you paint a landscape painting every day for the month of April. It's originally designed for you to actually go out and do the landscape painting, but that's not always possible for a lot of people. And sometimes I did, and sometimes I just did like I'm doing here and referenced a photo that I had taken. Doing En Plan April reignited, one, my love for landscape painting, which I did quite a bit of when I was working in the animation industry as a background painter and artist. I'd sort of stayed away from landscape painting after I left that job because my hand pain and my arm pain got too much to deal with. So coming back around to doing landscaping again, landscape artwork again, has been just so fun, so lovely. And I feel like I'm still getting to know the way I paint landscapes, still getting to know my voice when it comes to painting landscape. And yeah, this is sort of a direction that I'm really liking, and I'm really enjoying this super, what looks to be quite random and swoopy line and painting and swishing and wishing and washing. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like that's what my voice is when it comes to landscape painting. I really love it. I'm really enjoying it. And, still got a long way to go, and it'll always be changing and evolving and this and that and going backwards and forwards. You know how it goes. Yeah, back to what I was saying before, it is kind of a battle to get there, to push and pull. But at the same time, it's also really lovely and it's really relaxing and meditative in a lot of ways. The challenge is thrilling, but it's also a good lazy silly time for me. Anyway, I don't know how else to explain it, but like that. I'm super duper happy with how this one turned out. It was just such a good time, and I was instantly excited to make prints of this piece. So I went out and took some product photography of it with my fancy camera and turned it into a print. So it's now available as a print in my little shop. And there's a couple of new pieces up there that you will recognize, hopefully. The last couple of videos I made are also prints. And there will be another couple of landscapes to come. I'm actually painting these for a little local cafe. I asked them if they could show some of my work on one of their walls for a month, and they said yes. So I'm painting these little landscapes, local landscapes from the area that I live, and I hope people like it. If you like this video, I would love for you to leave a little comment and a like and subscribe if you haven't already. You know, it all helps so much. I really appreciate it. And the warmest thank you and hello to my sweet patrons. You are the scribble beneath my landscape paintings. I adore you. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye bye.